Welcome back to another tutorial. This tutorial will probably be a little bit longer than my other tutorials because there's a lot more stuff to set up in this one, but it's not that complicated, don't worry. So what the script does is basically just a muter for your music, but you can set individual volumes and it actually updates the specific audio source. To create the slider for it, you just right click in your hierarchy anywhere or click the plus button, click XR, then UI canvas. You can name this whatever you want, so I'm just gonna name it music slider. Now right click on that canvas you just made, UI, and click slider. Now this slider will probably be massive, so just go ahead and scale it down. Once you have it to a size you like, click this on value changed plus button and then make a new object. I'm just going to name this music player. Now add an audio source component, tweak the settings to whatever you want it to be, and now add the script for it. So what you do for this does not have to be on the audio source component. You can just put it on anything like music manager or whatever, but what you do is you drag in the audio source you want to change and you drag in the slider that controls it. Now back to the slider on value change, you want to drag in the object that you put the script on, click on no function, music meter, set up here. Now you can just set this value right here to whatever value you want the music volume to be before the player actually touches the slider at all. Before you continue, you need something called an XR array. If you already have that set up, you can stop watching the tutorial right here. It's already done. But if you don't have that set up, go into your Gorilla Rig on your left or right hand controller, right click on them, click XR, Ray Interactor. I already have one here because I already set it up, so I'm just gonna walk you through on that one. So for XR Ray Interactor, you need to drag in something called an interaction manager. Just create a new empty in your hierarchy. I already have one, XR Int Manager, and just add a component, XR Interaction Manager. Then drag in that object from your hierarchy into the interaction manager. Now if you scroll down a little until you see raycast configuration, set max raycast distance to something like 3. This is just how far away the player has to be from the slider before it actually lets them interact with it. Now for XR Interactor Line Visual, this is just to configure the visual of the line that goes to the slider whenever the player hovers over it. You can set the line width, the width curve, which is basically if you want it to be smaller the further out it goes, the valid and invalid color gradients. I just have invalid color gradient to be nothing because you don't want the player to see it, and my valid color gradient is just set to black at the start and it goes to transparent the further away it goes. If you want to smoothly follow the player's hand, enable smooth movement, and that's it. So, subscribe for more tutorials, I guess.